scared the fuck out. I'm such a shit.
Who scared you?
Michael Myers.
Dolly isn't with us tonight.
Y'all are fucking insane. Hey y'all, this is your girl Freedom and welcome to my channel. Like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. And you already know, period, is one of your favorite baddies to baddies.
Yeah, we look good as fuck. Y'all bitches ready?
Yeah. Who's on your hit list?
On my hit list, I want Russian.
She probably not here. I
You know that bitch ain't coming.
That bitch
Nigga said
Folly.
she not showing up. I'm dead.
Sure.
That bitch Folly, Bummer, and shit, Lex, whoever.
Folly and Bummer.
That's right.
I'm on that with anybody.
Ray
Like
Giant.
whoever, like bitch. Yeah, anybody want to fight my bitches? I'm on that. I respect that. We're not playing.
You know.
So we have Anna, Rolly, and Scotty. And Rolly was basically saying, Anna, I'm so sorry that you got fired for the season. Anna kind of was like, and then Scotty was like, she didn't get fired. And Anna's like, exactly, I wasn't getting fired or whatever. I just had a free trip to Africa, y'all. And they basically sitting here talking, and they talking about Big Lex and Scotty. And basically she just like, oh yeah, why is it that every time I have a problem, I say something is always a problem, and Lex is not going to shut me up. So what she want to do? And it's like, girl, what do you want to do? You're the one that also was saying whatever about Lex to her, and you didn't say nothing about the wig, so it was weird. But we got K, Rican, Cold Killer, Tavy, and Fonda, and they're like, yeah, we got Dolly ducking wrecking this bitch. We got Dolly ducking wrecking this bitch. And they look good. They was like, who's on the hit list? So everybody was on their hit list. They was like Bummer, Folly, and whoever else. Lex, they could all get it, okay? And K Rican was like, whatever time my bitch is on, we on that. We on that. So Lex, Dolly, and Summer, they chilling in the room, and here she coming in. LCK looks the F good, okay? This is how Elsie should have came in on the season, okay? She look good. The hairpiece, the Chanel with the hairdress, and the dress is killing her. She is the best dressed, in my opinion, for Baddies Africa. The dress is giving Africa, and I feel like the girls could have gave more Africa in their outfits. Like, the other person that also gave Africa was Tommy with, like, the fur and stuff like that, but it's like, y'all was on the season. Y'all should have gave more Africa, I feel like. But it's cool. It's cool. Whatever. So, Marissa and Cold Killer, they got beef. They got problems. So, they talking about the diss track. And she said, come get your nigga, bitch. Come get your nigga, hoe. Usher. And it was a diss track that Cold Killer made. So, she made a diss track about Marissa. And then she made another diss track about Summer, Dolly, and Lex. And so right now it's popping. She's taking advantage of the show, call out her castmates and stuff like that. And, it's dope. I feel like the big three, they really like Cold Killer. Like, they were having respect for her. And I honestly feel like she definitely has to get this Baddies chain on this reunion. She definitely been doing her big one the whole season. And she should have been one of the first people to get a chain, in my opinion. So Summer is like, oh, if Elsie, if you do a good job, we think that Natalie's going to give you the chain. And Lex is like, nah, if anybody's should get a chain, I love Elsie, but it should be Cold Killer. She like F Cold Killer, so we already know they're going to square up. Scotty, I'm going to still need you to run your big one with Lex, okay? Because y'all's too much talking about a pool, too much going on. We need y'all to square up, all right? So now, it's Natalie, it's Summer, Dolly, and Lex. And Dolly comes out as the Dolly Myers, all right, Michael Myers. And that's how she looks to me. The hair, everything. But she went through with the look. And I like the fact that she played off of what was going on with the girls and stuff like that on the season and dressed it up. On the reunion, I think it is very cute, very funny. And so shout out to Dolly because the outfit, everything, she did that one. She definitely clocked the Michael Myers, okay? Now, Natalie is telling the girls that they need to do her work for her, basically. She's saying to Summer and them that y'all need to clock it because y'all already know that Cold Killer was, Marissa was messing around with her baby daddy. So therefore, now they fell out and dropped out. And then so Summer called it out. So Natalie's like, clock that tea on the stage. And then she's just basically like, oh, what about the song with Lex? They saying that Lex can't rap. Clock that. Natalie, that's your job. You should clock that, okay? But we have Tommy. She looks good. She's coming in. She got her backstage. It's a different kind of reunion. She looking good because she ain't got no fights with Rolly, so she just chilling, laying back. The crowd audience is doing their thing. Saucy Santana, he's coming up. He did his thing. I do not like Saucy's outfit. I feel like he could definitely do more on his outfits with the jean dress. It could have been more different colors. Could have had an African theme in it too. My opinion. Don't clock me. Don't clock me. But Natalie is on stage with Lemmy and they doing Baddies, their song, and Baddie, I'm a baddie, I'm a classy little nasty, other for the cap and a yap and how I pull this vodka yo-yo with shit, da shit, Baddied, you know what that means. Y'all, I'm over here. I got my own house. I got my own crib. No stuff. No, let me got my own split. Drive my own car. Drive my own shit. Big buddy, that's my own shit. Hey, classy little baddie. Well, I hope y'all like the song. I hope you like me rapping and stuff like that. They did their performance. I definitely feel like the performance was great. I don't know if DJ Sky was the one that was actually doing their set, but it actually was pretty good. Let me like clap, 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 cause she know she bad. Yeah. So it was lit. I love the intro. It was dope vibes. The background was cute. And then so the first person that they had brought to the stage was Rolly. The second person that we have is Scotty. Scotty comes out. She gives a hug to Saucy. Looks at Janisha. Didn't go give a hug to Janisha because you already know she took Janisha man. It's a whole thing. And Scotty looks good though. Scotty look good with the money. She look good with the CEO is on her. She look good. She look good. Her and Rolly had their little cute like 1-2. And so this episode, Janisha is definitely like, okay, Scotty with the body. Last season, it was no Scotty with the body. It was just Scotty. She had to say with the body. So you already know they was already doing that thing. And like I said in another episode, I think even in this one, they were like, oh yeah, her and Lemmy could finally come out. So I think that they was messing around when he was with Janisha. But that's my opinion. But let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love Scotty's outfit on the reunion. It looks good. The necklaces look good. It's T. Boobs sitting up right. The outfit, T, the silver, look good on her. I love it. Next, we have Anna. I love Anna. Anna should have been on this season. Anna is so pretty. She dope. She is a real baddie to me. She's still on all business. And who do you feel one? Do you really feel like Anna was tearing up Natalie? Do you feel like Anna was tearing up... What's her name? Stunner Girl. Yes, I definitely think that Anna did her big one. I think that she definitely did her big one on Natalie, and she did her big one on Stunner Girl. And so they have like the little throwback scenes. And so, who do you feel won? Bobby Lights was like, oh, he was clocking it this season. He was like, listen, she didn't whoop her, but she did her big one. Like, she did her thing or whatever. But I want to say she whooped Stunner Girl. But we see Stunner Girl bleeding. You know what I'm saying? Arm leaking. And I just feel like she just tried to charge her Anna. But Anna was still swinging. She still got in the field, got active. She like, yeah, mute, bitch. Mute. I love Anna. Anna, she just pops so much shit. She is so freaking funny. And... who do you think won? Anna and Natalie? Do you think Natalie won? Do you think Anna won? Or you think who won between Anna and Stunning Girl? Anna won or did Stunning Girl win? Drop your comments below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. And Saucy just looking for it. He like, ooh, yeah, ooh. And he talked a lot of ish, okay? He almost got active with Pretty P, though. Clock that. But Janisha asked Saucy, who's your most anticipated fight or altercation you want to see? And he was like, Rolly versus Natalie. I think we all want to see Rolly versus Natalie, but I think that because Rolly is bigger, I think that Natalie, she just not going to do her big one against Rolly. But we already know she came against Diamond. We showed that in the preview before the preview aired. Natalie wanted to make sure she gave DTB that black eye and let everybody know at the reunion she wasn't touchable. She was able to get active, okay? And they were talking about who you think is the heaviest hitter. Saucy was like, of course, Big Lex. And then he was like, oh, yeah, poor Tavy. But I like the fact that Bobby was clocking it like, oh, there's people that's easily injured like Dolly, you feel me? And Tavy was getting active for real. Tavy was active, and I respected that or whatever. I feel like she definitely was active. And They're like no injury reserve. Everybody got to do their fair ones. They got to get active in the field, and that's what we want to see. Okay. And then we got Tommy. Tommy, I think her look looks nice. I actually like the hair and I like the whole like monotone look. But I do think that if she did have like a black hair to kind of like offset like the color, I feel like it would have brought out the fur look more. It did give a little costumey, but it was definitely high fashion. I get what you're trying to give. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely rich auntie, rich vibes. Okay, that's what we giving, right? Now, Rolly, she did come out with like a dress and stuff like that, but she could have definitely got her makeup done. Yeah, we already know you're gonna lose a lash or stuff like that, but like you could at least did the foundation and the regular beat. And outside of LCK, she really didn't have no other fight. So to me, she could have gotten more dressed up and stuff. But the gold dress is okay. Um, and she looks good. She looks happy. All right. Diamond the Body, she come out next. How about her outfit look clocking it. So you know you gotta have Scotty the Body. So you know next they had to call Diamond the Body. And she over here shaking it. Everybody loved Diamond. You could tell she's a fan favorite. You could tell that the work that she put in and off the show definitely is making her more outside of the Baddies franchise, you know. And they's like, girl, how you out here with a dress and some shoes? You supposed to have your clothing line, your sneaker line or whatever. She was like, the brand deal's coming next. And that's one thing I love about Diamond. She's going to seize every opportunity. She's really a boss, bitch, a CEO, a baddie at the core. Like, and she has a lot of respect from the girls, too. Because obviously they didn't fight her when she pulled up on Natalie. So I feel like, you know, we're going to have to see her do that fair one. Natalie blocked everybody. They said that she ain't got no friends. It was definitely crazy. I'm like, Natalie, at this point, what's really good? What's really tea? Why you really don't like Scotland for real? Let's go, Natalie. We gotta do we gotta do an interview, okay? A one-on-one baddie to baddie, okay? The next person that came out to the stage was LCK. Now LCK did come out, did not come around to Rolly. She went right around that couch, but when she stepped out that couch and went around, she was not playing. She was like, I gotta get it with you. They're like, who? Diamond was like, oh, Elsie really need that. She want that. She gotta have that. Okay, so she told Anna to take her hair, put her behind her hair. She was like, okay, Elsie, let's go. Let's get active in the field, okay? So we got Rolly versus LCK. Who do you think won? Obviously, Rolly tossed her like a salad, back to back, flipped filet mignon on that ass, sliced and diced. But LCK, she took a note from DTB book, put the mouth guard in, and was like, yo, bitch, we got to get active. We got to square up because, bitch, you can't just talk about me. And I got to give it to LCK because win, lose, or draw, she still got active. You know what I'm saying? And then my thing is that Russian Cream, she couldn't even stand 10 toes on the fight. Like, girl, and it's not like she can't fight. So it's like, I got way more respect for LCK. She coming on with that Chanel. We got Rolly with the cheeks, you know what I'm saying? Just going every which way but loose. But she did get some hits in, like right here and shit like that. That's why Rolly was like, oh, I ain't doing that with you. You want to put on this persona. You want to put on this act. And you know, and I know that this is not you, Elsie. And Elsie was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, Rolly. I don't care. Whatever, Rolly. I ain't sitting down, Rolly. I ain't sitting down. Hey, Thanos. Who really, I think Janisha outfit is T. The sparkly dress is T. The gloves, the pin-up curl, and the hairstyle, everything is T on Janisha. So we do got to give it up for Janisha because I miss Janisha's dress. I 10 across the boards. 10 across the boards. Okay. And then, you know, everybody like Diamond because they over here singing her scoring like, oh, you bitches think you tough? Line that ish up. Now, just the 2 reunions ago, when the Taseki on there and they whooped her, they was clowning. Now they a fan. That's how you do it. That's how Diamond showed people how to do it, ho. Okay? Now, supposedly online, Choco and Elsie had a conversation saying that they had problems with Pretty P. And then obviously it would make sense because Choco was basically like, when you see the playbacks, she like, what you want to do? You want to get basically beat up by Ivory, which because they ain't too much talking because Diamond don't want to fight. So they already had their one-on-ones. Basically, Elsie was sitting here ducking smoke. And Elsie got booed on the stage, so it was a lot of like, but Elsie was fake. I feel like Elsie started the fake storyline by getting jumped, so I feel like it's only fair on this reunion that she actually did get jumped on TV, so that we know that she got jumped for real, because I don't believe she got jumped. Then I feel like the conversation that she had, basically like everybody trying to check her, you trying to check Kay Regan about her smoking, and like, who was you to check anybody about them smoking? So this is why you got beat up for a storyline. And then you did all of that not to get casted for Baddies USA. You should did your big one on the show, but you was quiet. You just played it smooth and stuff. At least you made it to the end. At least you made it to the end more than all the other girls. You made it to the end than Marissa, then Russian Cream, then what's the Latina Rose. So like, you got to give it to LCK. She did something. But Pretty P versus Elsie, who do you feel won? Pretty P won all 3 rounds. She was mopping her. Like, I was like, damn. But Elsie did get that wig, though. So this is wig number 2 she got, and she threw it into the audience, okay? But it was crazy. It was round after round. And you know how Pretty P is with her tongue out and shit like that? And shit was funny. She was like, yeah, take me through there, take me through there. Just bam. Elsie didn't know which way to go. And Elsie was going to cry. She was just like, yeah, because Pretty P, you were like the first baddie. Well, fuck Pretty P. I don't know Pretty P. And it's like, so why did you get up? And you got up like you wanted to fight, so she just took it on. She was like, fuck it, we got to square up. She, 3 rounds. Whooped her ass all 3 rounds, y'all. But it was a pretty good fight, though. But it was like, god damn. Everybody talking about taking the wig. Scotty, you shouldn't talk because you came and fight. At least Elsie got into the paint. Here we go. Take me through there, ho. Yeah, take me through there. Pretty P was eating these bitches. She was like, fuck it. If this is going to be my last reunion, bitch, I'm going to gobble these bitches. And that's exactly what she did. Round number 2, Elsie versus Pretty P. Pretty P said that. She's like, oh, she said she wanted to fight me. But the more Pretty P kept talking, the more I was like, did she say that, Pretty P? She just had a, there goes the tongue P. Yo, I'm sorry, but Pretty P tore through LCK like it was nobody's business. But LCK got a body. LCK, I feel like, got one of the best bodies naturally on the show. I feel like she should have showed more of her styling, her fashion on the show. Then my thing is that when she get called out, Bobby Lights is like, girl, but you did look like Michael Jackson. But you did look like, you got all these people clowning you in your face. You ain't got the good comebacks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying to myself, like, girl, if everybody's saying that shit, how you mad at fucking Rolly? You could have styled up more. You could have dressed better more. And she got this weird thing with her eye and her face. But fuck it. Elsie still got into the paint. Still was doing the big ones. She was still shaking that ass. Pretty P rolled up on her, shaking her ass. They got active again for round number 3. And she was knocking the more real coins out of Elsie. Elsie was turning her body all which way but loose. But like I said, Elsie got the fucking natural body. The butt is butting. The thighs is dying. The titties is tittying. Yo, like, Elsie is a baddie for real. Like, I just feel like I just wish that she just showed more of it on the show. And I'm glad that she got active at the reunion. Clock it. You know what I'm saying? But Pretty P tore through her and this baddie's Zeus wall, okay? And we already know she did that to her. We already see what's going to come because Pretty P was just throwing straight fists. Okay, she was just mopping her. And they had Elsie all up beside the camera, showing all kinds of angles. And I want to know they're going to show that for DTV too. I want to know they're going to show that for everybody else who got in. Because they just seem like they ain't like Elsie, all right? She got the wig. She threw that bitch. Rolly laughing. She like, yeah, you dug your grave, Elsie K. You dug your grave, Elsie K. All right. And the crowd is sitting here just cheering. And they just like sitting here finding out, like, you know, what was going on behind the scenes. Why they said they wanted to fight and everything like that. But the next people that came out, it was the pretty 3, okay? I love Cold Killer. I love her. Yo, Cold Killer is that bitch. Honestly, the pretty 3, honestly, they are the shit. I don't go, like, for them not to have Kate Rican is lame as fuck. Like, Natalie is a weirdo for that. Like, it don't matter if she could have, everything that she did was funny. Her styles was funny. It was just crazy. It's like, I love fucking K Rican and them, yo. Like, they give me mad life. Like, I feel like win, lose, or draw, I don't give a fuck. It is what they do. They do what they say. That is what it is. Like, and they're like, Dolly, duck and wrecking this bitch. Oh, that camera's called Dolly, duck and wrecking this bitch. So K Rican, as soon as she come out, she see Elsie, she go right to Elsie and she square up. Fuck out of here. She said, I ain't doing no smoke. But I'm going to have to say that actually Elsie was punching the shit out of K Rican. Now, K Rican didn't give no bruises and shit like that. She was just taking the hits. But at the end of the day, you can't, if you're going to say the same thing, K Rican got active with Lex, and Lex did whip that ass, but shit, she still got active, right? But LCK was mopping K Rican, mop. It was like, god damn. And so I guess Fauna came and then tried to separate them and stuff like that. And I feel like shit, win, lose, or draw, shit, they should shit. Let Elsie do her big one. Shit, fuck it, like shit. Elsie got her ass tore up by everybody else, goddamn, but not this round, goddamn. But who do y'all think won? Do you think that K Rican won? Do you think that LCK won? Cold Killer is a baddie. I love Cold Killer. Her body T, face T, ass T. Yes. For a petite girl, she be fucking killing her. So Elsie called out that phase. She said she wanted it from Cold Killer, so they fought round one. Now during round one, K Rican came in and started jumping on Elsie, right? So she did say that she was gonna jump regardless. It don't matter, whatever time is on. You feel me? But it wasn't necessarily needed. We know that Elsie K can't really fight, so it was like, come on, what was the whole point? What was the whole point of that? But you could tell Cold Killer, she had a hit list. She was ready and she was active. All of them came out with their braids. They all came out ready to square up. So when I think Lex and them come out, she get jumped. So it's going to be a World War III up on the baddie stage, right? So after she get jumped, they're like, no jumping. Like, come on now, y'all ain't got to jump Elsie. You know what I'm saying? And then, Cold Killer like, yeah, we got Dolly. We caught the cameras catch Dolly ducking, wrecking this bitch. And that's how she got her song, ducking, wrecking this bitch. And she did that big one. And Elsie, I did feel a little bit bad for Elsie. Now, this was so crazy. Cold Killer, she looked like she been in the gym. She been getting active because this bitch been ducking back, faded, get smoke going, and she really beat up fucking Elsie. Elsie is a thick bitch. Cold Killer and her looks about the same size, but Elsie is bigger. Elsie tried to use her weight, and then instead Cold Killer took that bitch, did the motherfucking boom on this bitch, like straight fist, like just straight. And I think that Cold Killer knocked out LCK the fuck out, which is crazy as hell. Because I don't think nobody on the show ever got knocked the fuck out, but she got knocked the fuck out. If you've seen this, Cold Killer was just throwing hits to the face, throwing hits to the head, just threw her on the floor, like got her swimming. Tommy and them over here touching LCK like, you good? She got her legs swimming, like, goddamn, Cold Killer straight kick to the face. Just like, Cold Killer wasn't fucking playing. She's like, you're going to put respect on my name. You go, Cold Killer ho. On my mom. Okay? So they was over here squaring up. She gave the high five to Pretty P. They already beat up Elsie. They're like, yeah, bitch, we all at this reunion. Elsie just laid out, and this was the end of the episode. So the next reunion, we got Cold Killer versus Marissa. I think Cold Killer versus Lex. Tavy versus Lex. The Pretty Three with Tavy versus Lex. Dolly versus Summer. Like, oh, it was crazy. It was going down. But thank you for tuning in, y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, period. It's one of your favorite baddies, the baddies. Check out Tilly Talks Reality, okay? Love you. Peace. Big Lex definitely got jumped. And then in this one, you got Summer trying to get in for Lex, and then K Rican pull up behind her with Pretty P. So I think Pretty P and Summer going to get that in right then and there, too. And then I think after that, Natalie come out, and that's going to be another fight. And that is crazy. But it's Cold Killer and Summer. I think this is Summer, and that might be Pretty P. And then Pretty P and Dolly. That one, she going to tear. And Dolly definitely said that, she lost that one. So I was like, oh, I'm surprised she admitted it. So I don't know why she could admit she lost against Ivory, but hey. And then we got Lex versus Tavy. Obviously, Tavy, I think she'll get her ass whooped again. And shit, come on, Elsie. Fuck out here. And last but not least, we have Natalie versus Dominant Baddie. So once again, I appreciate you and thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. And you already know, period.